Hi guys, today is Monday, August 13th. This past weekend I was in Richmond, Virginia, judging the Jay Cutler Classic. Had a great time, and time starts to creep along, and I realized it's coming up on the 1-year anniversary of Rich Piana's passing, and I was like, holy shit, like it's in a couple days, matter of fact. So I kind of like got to thinking, like, what's different this year than last year? What's happened in that time span? How much have we improved? How much have we failed? Stuff like that. And I'm in a position right now where I just started training back with high intensity again. My pec is healed to a certain point where the rest of my body can be trained like that again. And I'm like, I don't know what I can do, right? I don't know how much I can get away with, how much I could build. But I do know that my diet and my supplementation as far as nutritional supplements is on point, right? I have my own products that I'm using now that I developed specifically for holes that were missing in the fitness industry. My diet is always on point. And now it's time to see where I can push my body. So one thing I wanted to do is, first let's sit down. All right, that's better. So the first thing I want to do is I want to facilitate the recovery of that area where the tendon is still attached. I want to strengthen that tendon. I want to protect my joints, and the collagen does that, and it's in the amino acid product that I have out. But here's the thing. I've been getting a lot of questions lately about, Jerry, does the collagen work with decadurabolin, like nandrolone decanate? And I could be one of those guys that's like, yeah, of course, because nandrolone helps your joints, so, and the collagen does too, so yeah, put them together, yeah, no problem. But I don't know for a fact, right? The only way you know is if you try it yourself. And I'm like, okay, I'm going through this period of where I'm trying to build myself back up again to see where my physique can go with the torn pec, what I can produce. At the same time, I need to protect those joints, and I need to have the answers for people when they ask, can you combine these, or is it worth combining these two products together? Are these two compounds, one compound, one product together? The only way to do it is to try it. I'm not the type of guy that's the one that's just to fucking shoot shit. But here's the deal, okay? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna prove that you can build muscle faster than most people think. And the main things that you wanna do is have your diet and training in check first, and your supplementation program in check first, before you add any kind of drugs, okay? That being said, a lot of people think when you take steroids, you don't have to use supplements. Like, there's no point, it's pointless. So I try to explain it like this. Like, let's say you have bricks this big, right? And you're building a wall, and you have a brick, and 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 a brick. This brick, this size, is steroids, okay? So your brick, 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 right? It's gonna take you a certain amount of time to build that wall. Now, supplements are bricks this big, right? This is what they do. So if you built a wall based on supplements only, it would take you longer to build that same size wall. You build the wall faster with the steroids. However, if you're building a wall with steroids and supplements, in between every brick, you have the supplement brick. You actually build up faster combining nutritional supplements with steroids. And that's why a lot of the pros, like, people go, well, no, a lot of the pros fucking take supplements too. And they don't even get them for free. They got to pay for them. Many of them don't have supplement contracts. Trust me, if they didn't have a synergy together, these fucking pros would not be taking them. They would absolutely not be wasting their money. They would just buy more drugs. They're wasting a ton of money on drugs, and you still see them using stuff like creatine, amino supplements, protein supplements, carb supplements, not so much like the test boosters and shit like that, but they also take fat burners on top of the fact that they use clenbuterol and DNP, and they take fat burners as well. They throw it in there because they want that every little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to be completely transparent, because I don't want to fucking hold anything back. I don't want to bullshit you guys. So, but I'm going to do this disclaimer, right? I do not want to break the law. We will not be breaking any laws. If I were going to use a compound with my TRT, what I would do, if I was going to use a compound, which I'm not because that's breaking the law, we don't want to break the law. But if I was going to use a compound, I would use 200 milligrams of nandrolone decanate with 10 milligrams of oxandrolone added to that for joint, tendon, ligament strength and strengthening, having the collagen already in my diet. Now, like I said, if I was going to, right? If I was going to, that's what I would be doing. So that's the only way really to tell whether or not this thing would work together well. But here's the thing. It's also going to facilitate faster muscle growth, right? So at the same time, you're going to have a growth phase, which I call the growth phase is T2G, time to grow, right? Which this is more of a T2G / bigger by the day, which I don't really want to do a bigger by the day because I don't want to follow in Rich's footsteps. I don't want to copy what Rich did, but it's the only way to show myself and everyone else. You know, another thing is laying to rest the whole Jerry's still on a bunch of steroids. Jerry's still on tren. Jerry's still on this. Jerry's still on that. And I say I'm on 100 milligrams or 200 milligrams a week of testosterone. And I did Team U on the testosterone and the fucking triandro and the arimistane. We call this something else anyways. And now I think that to shut some people up, if I did, which I wouldn't because it's breaking the law, and of course I would never break the law, but if I did add those things back in, I would grow pretty fucking fast. And I think people would see that, fuck, Jerry really is only on his TRT, and he walks around at 200 pounds. Like, it's not what everybody's fucking bullshitting. So it kind of lets people actually, well, not let people know, because I really don't care what people think, but it'll reaffirm to the people that are wondering, that follow me, that really do believe in me, that they're correct, right? They're correct. I am what I say I am. At the same time, it'll also give the answers, will your joints and ligaments and stuff feel better combining stuff like nandrolone, oxandrolone, and the collagen, which is the missing aspect in everybody's fucking program. The collagen is the key to getting those drugs to work the most effective that they can. And that's completely missing most of the time. So it's like a twofold. And of course, getting back into the swing of things. Right now, I feel like being a little bit bigger, which is kind of interesting. I think it was because the pec tear, I really had to downsize a lot fast and I felt really weak. So I think that, you know, personal insecurities, to be honest with you, feeling, you know, weak as a kitten for a little while because of the injury, I think that that has a big thing to do with it too. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go to the gym. We're doing shoulders and arms today. And I explained to you guys my rotation last week. We're going to film today in the gym, shoulders and arms, and we're going to see where this takes us. Like, we're not shooting for any specific body weight. I just want to see what the effects are, how fast they happen, whether or not the joints feel better than they normally would. And it's been a long time since I've even thought about taking anything besides my TRT and food supplements. But I absolutely believe that when you add those big bricks and those little bricks, it happens even faster. No, don't get me wrong. If you want to use just gear, use just gear. If you want to use supplements, use just supplements. But combining the two of them together, absolutely. Like, I think people miss out on the synergy. They understand stacking steroids and synergy with stacking steroids, but I think they leave it just at that, and they don't even think about, you know, there's synergy in exercises. You know what I mean? There's synergy in certain foods that you eat. I mean, there's synergy in just about everything in the world. I mean, to be honest with you, or scientifically anyways, but I think that people, you know, they just kind of go for one or the other, and it's like, look, if you really want to max out and be the best you can be, and not everybody's going to be Mr. Olympia, but if you want to take your physique to as far as it can go, you have to fucking turn over every fucking rock. You can leave no rock unturned. You have to use everything available to you to do that. Now, not everybody's going to want to do that. I totally understand that, but there are a lot of people out there that don't want to do it and won't do it, but they're interested in how it works, and that's what this vlog series is going to be about. So, what time is it? We got to get our first meal in now. It's time to eat. All right, we start off our day, as always, with Nutrition Solutions pancakes. Fiji water. I like the taste of Fiji, and I like the concept of the alkaline water. Health is more important as I get older, but we just released a video on Instagram about the Anaheim Fit Expo, which it's our first expo. It's a huge step for GIFD Labs, and we're going to do something really special to celebrate. We're giving away a free pair of Yeezys. So I'm going to make the announcement. I'll make a separate video and actually put it up, but you guys will hear it for here first. To enter, all you got to do is leave your email address in the comment section down below. Leave it on the Instagram post. And what I'll do is I'm going to take all these fucking email addresses, I'm going to put them on a list, and I'm going to take them to the Anaheim Fit Expo with me. And then what I'm going to do is actually at the end of the expo, people will be there. I'm giving away shaker bottles and selling t-shirts that are exclusive t-shirts that you won't be able to buy online anywhere or anything like that. And then Sunday, before the expo's over, I'll pick the winner, and if they're in attendance at the Anaheim Fit Expo, they just walk away with the sneakers. If I'm not, I'm going to have to mail them to them, but which means I'm going to have to, like, friggin' bring them back home with me, which is a giant pain in the ass, but it is what it is, guys. But, yeah, so that's super exciting. I really am excited about doing the expo, and in general, GIFD Labs has been growing so fast that we can't even keep, like, BMR 4, we sold 85% of the stock in less than 48 hours. Like, that's how fast it's flying out the door. And the aminos are almost sold out already. Perfect Post, we're running low on Perfect Post too, and there's more companies like mom and pop stores, brick and mortars, that are picking up the products, which are making it even more popular and easier for people to get, like in their ears and stuff. So it's an exciting time. I'm so pumped, guys, and I'm so thankful that we've gotten the support that we have. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It doesn't matter how many times you fall down. What matters is in the end that you didn't give up and you continue to do what you really truly believed in, and that's where we're at right now. So we're gonna finish up this meal. I got some emails to do, shoot a couple sneaker videos for jkxv2.com, and then we're off to go train delts and arms today. And I'm just excited. I want to get there and do it. So I'm gonna finish my meal, man. Fuck this. Alright, we'll finish up with a little cardio. I was just watching back the footage from the gym. I don't know what the hell happened with the speed on the rear delt flies. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm gonna put it in there anyways because no second takes, and I filmed it while I was training. I didn't check it while I was training because I was kind of busy training. So it's in there, it's raw, like everything else always. So we're gonna get done here with our cardio. We're gonna hit perfect post, elite 2 scoops post-workout, then head to go train our clients. So thank you guys for tuning in. We're back in action feeling bigger already, even after a week of getting back at things. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So hopefully people will realize finally, like, when Jerry says he's off, he's actually off. He's not bullshitting. And when he says he takes a little bit, he only uses a little bit. But wouldn't break the law, so we wouldn't do that, right? I'm Biles Street and I approve this message. And we're out.